Alright, hey guys, got another build video for you. This is the build that I was using while I was streaming, leveling up during Act 6. This is a Dark Knight build, so we're going to start off looking at the attribute points. Now I have 0 points in Prestige, so no additional critical hit chance or resistance modifier. And I'll explain why in just a second. On the critical hit. The resistance, I simply don't run resistance on any of my gear. Then I have 12 points in bravery, 30 in focus, and then the remainder of all of my points went into blood for increased health and instant healing through life leech. So the reason for no prestige and no bonus crit, I am running the Scarlet Cross passive. So when I'm dual wielding, every time I do not crit, my critical hit chance increases by 5%, and that lasts for 10 seconds or until I inflict a critical strike. Now that will continue to stack all the way up to 60%, so I can achieve a 60% crit rate from that passive. And then I am also pairing that with a Trial of the Halo, which gives me an additional 12% crit for 10 seconds. So if I am maxed out on Scarlet Cross and I pop Trial of the Halo, that's giving me almost an 80% crit chance, which is pretty big. We're also going to be running Bloody Order for our passive. I pretty much run Bloody Order all the time. There are very few occasions where I would not ever run this passive. The healing that it provides, especially with the way potions work in the game and how little healing you actually receive from a potion, a healing passive or healing ability is pretty much required to keep yourself alive, especially once you start doing harder content. Now, as far as abilities, we're going to be running Antimatter from the Dark Knight line. It's a primary ability. For our right mouse button, I've been running Shock, which is a Knight special ability. Then we're going to be running Nighttime Trail, which does some dark damage. And then for our movement ability, we're using Breakout, which just jumps me in the direction of the target. I actually like that ability quite a bit. And then of course we're running Trial of Halo. This just does a small aura around me that does some small holy damage. It just does a little bit of holy damage. I'm mainly picking that up for the increased critical hit chance. And then we're going to run Death Calls. That's going to give me increased attack speed and then a increase to my damage. So 10% bonus damage and 20% increased attack speed. And then we're going to run Soulful Pact. This is a very minimal healing ability, and it also does dark damage, and it lasts for 7 seconds. And the little orbs kind of explode, so it does AoE dark damage. Now, taking a look at how we got those skills. So Antimatter is right here, and I placed 2 just to get to that one. I actually hit that one. I leveled up to 59 and grabbed that one. Now we placed 10 in Thorn of Shadows, and I picked the bottom for the increased run speed. And then in the Nothingness, we grabbed the bottom for the increased run speed. Now with those both maxed, that's an increase of 20% to my run speed. The mounts in the game run at a 30% increase to your base movement speed. So my character already moves almost as fast as the mounts in the game, which makes farming and running dungeons really easy and quick. It doesn't take me long to get around through the dungeons. Now I've also maxed out Shadow Blood Pact. I grabbed the health point modifier for more health. On Toxic Hook, I grabbed the hit chance. Can never go wrong with hit chance, especially when you're dual wielding, because you get a negative modifier to your hit chance when you're dual wielding. Moving on down, Corrupt Attraction. I'm going to grab attack speed bonus. I just maxed that out. And then on Soul Siphon, we maxed out the health point modifier on that as well. And then on the secondary, which is going to be the Knight class, on Cleave, we grabbed a few points in dodge chance just to get up to Broken Soul. I do use this ability occasionally with this build. And then we grabbed our Whirlwind here, so Swinging Cut, and we went with hit chance on that one as well. And the big one for that one is going to be the second one there, which is going to leech health back to you. I know some players use that if you're running the Knight as a primary healing ability. It can actually heal quite a bit of health back really quick. And then on the advanced skills, to get our Trial of the Halo, you do Retribution Aura, and on that I picked armor point bonus for some extra armor. And then we're going to grab Titan Jump, and I just did the damage bonus on that because I don't really have a shield, not using a shield ability, so shield strength modifier wouldn't really help me any. And then on Taunting Spirit, we grabbed health point modifier, so more health. And then I grabbed Fury Intervention, and I grabbed the healing power bonus on that because that's a straight increase to my life leech from Bloody Order, as well as any other abilities I have that heal me. So ability bonus overview, we got 23% bonus to our health points, 4% additional armor point, 10% healing power, 20% speed, 2% damage bonus, 1.5% dodge chance, 8.4% attack speed, and 6.5% on hit. Now this is a very tanky build. I can pull large groups in dungeons. 1-star dungeons are pretty simple with this build. 2-star dungeons are not as easy. They're doable. I just can't pull as big of groups in those. And 3-star dungeons would be doable if I would take the time to do them. But while leveling, I'm just trying to move as quickly as possible. I will tweak or alter the build once I hit max level and start getting some better armor. So, of course, as always, if you guys have any questions, you want to see any other info, just let me know. Shoot me a comment down below. Thanks, guys.